Get therapy.
I'm not reading.
Get therapy.
All right, guys, welcome to another Monday Reddit Readings episode. I'm your host today, the Punny Pinoy John, joined with me with my boys, Josh and Sean. What's up, fellas?
What's going on?
We're
What
gonna
it
get
do?
right to this. We're gonna get right to the story, like what Josh did last week. But I will announce what our merch charity is gonna be for this month because
Whoa.
the highest voted charity for this month is suggested by Tasha over on our Patreon. They put August 23rd to 30 is Pride Month in Ottawa, and I'd love if someone of the August proceeds go to the 10 Oaks Project, and they hope to see Josh at Capitol Pride. I don't know where that's going to
Whoa.
be held, but you might be much closer than we are there, Josh.
That's true.
Yeah, and just so Wikimaniacs know what the 10 Oaks Project is, 10 Oaks Project mission statement is all youth deserves a supportive place where they can be their true and authentic selves, but for
Oh, yeah.
many 2S LGBTQ plus youth and families, inclusive spaces are hard to find, and since 2004, 10 Oaks has been a nonprofit organization that has worked to deliver inclusive camps and programming rooted in play to those who need it most. So to learn more about them, check them out at 10oaksproject.org. So that's going to be the charity that we're going to be donating half of the profits of this month's merch.
That's awesome. Hell yeah.
Thank you, Tasha, for the suggestion on Patreon. But boys, ready to get today's episode started.
Let's do it.
Let's get it going.
All right. The first story is going to be kind of a long one because this one's going to be from r/best of Reddit updates, originally from r/relationships. This was originally posted back in December 2014, so it's been quite a bit. The title for this one is, "He's the love of my life, but I don't know if I can handle the demands of my chef boyfriend's career."
I thought you were going to say Chef Boyardee.
I've seen The Bear. I get it. Seems like a demanding lifestyle.
That's true. It is, and it's always like you're working nights usually.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it can be a hard lifestyle to keep up with.
My boyfriend and I have been through some trying times over the past 4 years, and through it all, we've been each other's support. We complement each other so well. Long story short, he's the love of my life. When we first met, he was unemployed after recently quitting his job as an EMT. Also an equally demanding job. Jesus Christ.
This guy hates having a regular 9 to 5.
He thrives under pressure, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, God. He said he was unsatisfied because he didn't feel like it was for him and he was searching for direction. He mentioned before that he's always had a passion for cooking, so I urged him to follow his gut and do what would bring him happiness. I encouraged him to enroll in culinary school, and since then, he's moved up quickly. And after graduating and 2 years in the industry, he opened a hot new restaurant as a sous chef.
Whoa.
He's really come alive since switching industries, and he's got this fiery energy, this sparkle in his eyes when talking about the action in the kitchen, new recipes that he's come up with, or dreams of opening his own restaurant. I'm extremely proud of his accomplishments, and seeing this amazing passion he has for what he does makes me love him even more, and he inspires me to follow my dreams. OP supportive as hell. Love to see it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I had no idea how demanding his career would be. I've never worked in the restaurant industry, and I've never personally met another chef before I started dating one. He works crazy hours, 70, sometimes 80 hours a week.
Holy.
We don't live together, and I only see him for a few hours on the weekends when I can stay up late. Half that time we're asleep because it's in 3 in the morning. I'm sleepy and he's exhausted. He's got 1 day off a week, which is pretty much the only time he has to relax, and I speak to him twice a day if I'm lucky. Once in the morning, which is a rushed 5-minute conversation since I'm at work, and once in the evening when he gets off work, which I hardly even remember because I'm asleep and only half conscious. We can't text while he's working, which is all the time, and he works every holidays. Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day are all the busy restaurant days. Birthday and anniversaries are not guaranteed off either. That's tough.
Yeah.
Through it all, I've been very supportive. I've gotten kind of used to him not being around. I've taken up yoga and kickboxing, and I've started reading way more books and watching way more movies. I've even kind of gotten used to going to parties and events alone. Most days are okay. I keep myself so busy with friends and hobbies that I sometimes forget that I miss him so much. But other days are horrible. Yesterday, he told me he made plans to see his friends in the evening when they got off work. After we hung up, I broke down in tears because I had been looking forward to seeing him all week. But I can't even be mad. It's his only free day, and it's not fair for me to take up all his time. We hardly ever have sex. There's just no time and no energy. When we do spend time together on those rare Mondays, we don't go out because he's so tired. I cherish these moments just cuddled up on the couch because they don't happen often. I don't speak to him about my feelings of loneliness because I don't want to burden him with my emotions on his sole day of relaxation, especially since that's just the nature of the industry and he can't do anything about it. This is the guy I want to grow old with and have babies with. He's the one with whom I want to share the future. But then I think about how I feel on days like today and I wonder if his career will ever allow him to be present. Am I okay with eating every meal and spending every holiday alone? Can I take on the responsibilities of the household and raising children essentially like a single parent? Can I deal with him only being home long enough to sleep? We're planning on moving in together within the next 6 months. I'm not sure if this will help our relationship or just prolong the inevitable. Maybe both. It's been tough and I know it will only get tougher. I love him so much, but I don't know if I'm strong enough. I have to figure out what is needed, and I'm terrified at the thought that maybe he can't give it to me. Just thinking about leaving him over the career I pushed him towards makes me feel sick to my stomach.
Well, I would say first stop is to actually have the conversation with him that you're trying to avoid.
Mhm.
Even if it is his, only day off, he is at least obligated to have, uh, you know, conversations about your relationship with you. So yeah, I think I would start there and see if there isn't a way for him to, you know, maybe better manage his work life balance. Because yeah, I mean, he is working 70 to 80 hours a week now, but maybe he's doing that because he thinks, oh, like home life is cool right now. I can just push to like get to a certain point in my career.
Yeah.
Whereas if you tell him this and are honest and open with him, maybe he'll be like, oh, like I can scale back. I can try and like negotiate like hours and stuff like that and work on, balancing it a bit better. He should see that anyway, but at least have that conversation with him to see where he's at and if he's able to have any flexibility in that regard.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, well, you can't just, you know, avoid it and then just break up with him because, you don't want to burden him with that. But at the same, you never know if he'd be like, oh, if I had known, then I would have, tried to, maybe he's, spending an extra 10 hours working on new recipes, at the restaurant when he could be, doing that at home. Maybe
True.
he's working at home, cooking, trying to find new shit. uh, you know, and just being present with each other would be a thing that could help. So, maybe he just truly doesn't know where you're at with this. And like Josh said, it would be nice for him to notice, but also he's a new sous chef in a hot new restaurant. So he's, getting all the praise and, he doesn't want to
Pressure.
change course and pressure, of all that entails. My only experience is the bear, so sure seems hard. So it's I could see where he's kind of like tunnel vision right now, where it would be nice for him to notice that, but sometimes you just can't. You're too in the weeds.
Sometimes
So
you need to be just like reality checked by your partner to be like,
yeah,
hey, yo,
Mhm.
like I've been missing out on this,
yeah, my
or
needs aren't being met, and I don't
yeah,
want to burden you with that, but like I kind of have my own needs as well. We need to kind of figure this out, and then if not, then I don't want to stop you from living your dream, but I also need to, I have needs. You know what I
yeah.
mean? This it just feels like La La Land, the movie, where sometimes it's just not the right timing. It's love or your dream, and sometimes it has to be the dream, unfortunately. So, unfortunately, those don't line up.
Yeah.
I fucking
No, I agree
love
with the
that movie,
boys.
by the way. That
I've
movie
never
is
watched it.
it is so fucking good.
It's a musical, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it's
I thought
it's
you didn't like musicals.
I
me.
don't.
Josh does not famously does not like it.
Ah,
I'll
okay.
fuck with a musical. I think The Greatest Showman is kind of ass. Uh, I think everybody that loves that movie, I question you. He's a real dickhead. I don't know why you're. And then he just gets his family back at the end after cheating on his wife. It's crazy. Also, as soon as he gets big, he drops all the people that made him famous. He's a real piece of shit. I don't get why people like that movie.
I liked Wicked 1. That was
Yeah,
pretty
Wicked
good.
1 was good. Wicked 2
1
also
was great.
kind of ass. I mean, it was fine.
Yeah, I heard it
was
wasn't great,
okay.
so I
It
haven't.
was just
Got
fine.
into it.
You know what I mean?
Rent was like my favorite musical that I've watched.
Yeah, never seen it.
I love Rent.
So it's like I don't love a musical. I don't hate a musical if we watch it, and you know it is what it is. La La Land, I sought that out and I really liked it. There is the problematic, of him. It's a jazz movie and the two main characters are two white people, which is like, all right,
Okay.
kind of cool it. You're not the expert on jazz, Ryan Gosling. But at the,
It's like Utah having a jazz team.
yeah, it's wild. Y'all hate jazz.
You hate the people that created
It's a devil's
jazz.
music.
Yeah. So it's besides that one fact, I do really enjoy the movie. And when people are like, why are these white people? I'm with you. I'm on that. I'm there with you. But besides that, it's a really good movie. I like that. The chemistry is good. The scenes are, it's all good.
And this story is like La La Land.
And this story is exactly, we're talking about a story?
Why do you think our episode was like an hour and a half last time, John?
Hey. Yeah, if y'all want just Reddit stories, read it. Read Reddit.
No, I love it.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I'm trying to pitch it to Josh here because he hates musicals.
Oh,
The songs are mostly the same song over and over again.
okay.
But it's more of like a theme of the movie rather than like people breaking out into songs. There are very
Gotcha.
few scenes where it just feels like people are breaking out into song, if that
Okay.
makes you feel any better about it. And John, you do like a musical. I would
I
say
love musicals.
watch it. It's really fucking good.
How about this? Maybe in November when I'm done my house or December, we'll do a review of La La Land.
Yeah, it is
Ooh.
borderline a horror movie.
Okay, I'm down.
Not so much in that it is a horror, but
Nope,
at the end
you
you'll feel
promised
like
it.
I want to. I have never been more
afraid.
horrified. Yeah,
All right, I'm down.
it's a great movie.
All right. Now to get back to the story, there was an update that
right.
OP posted 4 days later, which OP put, "We finally had our much needed conversation last night. I felt horrible for bringing up such heavy topics right after he came home from work, stressed and exhausted, but it's the only time we ever have. I asked him the big questions. What's your 5-year career plan? Can you realistically work in the kitchen for the rest of your life? Is that what you really want?" And at the mention of working in the kitchen for the rest of his life, behind eyelids drooping with exhaustion and the dark bags under them, came the sparkle and fire that I adore and feared would appear during this conversation. The boyfriend put, "I want to run my own kitchen. I want to own my own restaurant. I'm making a name for myself and people are noticing. I want this and I know I can do it." I asked him if he realized what that meant in terms of raising a family, which he always said he wanted. He said it would stay like this: 12 to 16-hour shifts every day, getting home after midnight. His head hung down and told me we can make it work. And the boyfriend again put, "I can have breakfast with the family every morning and take the kids to school," that he suggested. I told him I needed more from a partner. I want a normal life. I want to have dinner every night as a family. I want to read to our kids together at night. I want holidays and birthdays. He told me he can't give me any of that.
You ever heard of a polycule?
What's a
What is that?
polycule?
Just
Okay.
like multiple partners?
Oh.
Living
I mean,
together?
yeah, we've heard of that happening in the Wikimaniacs.
Yeah.
A lot of
I'm joking.
Successful.
That does not sound like what Opie wants, but
no, not at all.
Like, oh, you can have someone that satisfies your needs and you still can be with the love of your
yeah,
life.
and you work and pay for us. I would love that.
I was hoping and praying the entire time that he would reformulate his career path, maybe set his eyes on a comfortable goal that would make a home life possible, but there's no comparison. After hours of talking, we realized this just wouldn't work. If we stayed together, either I would resent him for never being around, or he would resent me for making me give up his dream. I would never strip him off that. This is the most difficult thing I've ever had to do. I almost wish he was an abusive, cheating asshole. It would make moving on way easier. But no, he's wonderful and has always been so good to me. We're very much in love, and that's what makes this whole thing so horrible. I never envisioned a future without him, and he said he always thought he'd be sharing life successes with me. I wish I could be the one standing next to him through it all, but I'm just not cut out for the life he's offering me. And although I am glad we figure out our incompatibilities before marriage and children, I am devastated. Sorry for the diary entry Reddit. Thanks for reading.
Yeah, I mean, this is like one of those breakups where it's like, yeah, it has to happen. We're just going two separate ways and want two different things. And those are probably one of the harder like relationships to end. Because like, I don't hate you. I still care about you, but this isn't going to work out. But him being like, yeah, I'm choosing this path. It's like, all right, dude, you can choose that, but you can't expect her to stick around or, any partner to put up with that. So he might have to reevaluate eventually what he wants when he's alone in his own kitchen, but that'll be up to him in a few years.
Yeah, I mean, there is the hope
like
that's
La La Land.
honestly, that is exactly what I was going to say. But like, I don't want to say that there is like no partner out there that would,
no,
there is the chance that somebody is, down with this, but it's just not OP. And they both came to the realization it's not going to work, which is good. And I agree with Josh. He's got to realize the partners that can put up with this are probably very few, that could handle this,
or might not be compatible with them in other ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's kind of just like, all right, this is a tough life you're choosing. You got to expect people not to be down with it. And as long as you're upfront and, hopefully, you do find that. And hopefully OP finds what they need as well. Somebody that is passionate and happy at their job, but also has a job that, is not 70 to 80 hours.
Just a normal 40.
Yeah, it is wild for him to, be like, yeah, things aren't going to change. I'm going to be working 10 to 16 hours a day. We'll make it work. But it sounds like by the end of the night and after many hours, they both came to the conclusion that it won't. So,
yeah.
And I don't think we're all going to watch La La Land or make a review about it, so I'll just go ahead and spoil it. This is La La Land, y'all.
No.
They both are choose their dream.
Chef? He's a chef.
Yeah.
Okay.
Low key, kind of.
And she's a Redditor. I understand.
When did La La Land come out? Like what?
I think like
year?
2014.
When this came
also
out.
2014. Yeah.
This might have been heavily inspired by La La Land, if I'm being quite honest.
Or La La Land was inspired by it.
Ooh.
I mean, how long it takes a movie to get made? I don't think so.
No, you heard me.
All right.
Oh, it was 2016.
But yeah.
There's a chance.
Oh, so maybe La La Land was heavily inspired by this.
Well, maybe, but it's one of those situations where it is a sad breakup. I think like I agree with what you guys are saying. Like he does have to make that choice. Like, hey, if you're gonna put the career over like your current love life right now, like by all means go ahead and do that because that's your dream. That's what you're passionate about. However, don't expect someone is gonna be completely okay with this. And OP is completely valid for wanting complete opposite of what her ex had. This is like I don't know why, but like I said this story in the beginning too, like, I said this in the past before, but like when I first went in like active duty, like Air Force, like I was like super gung ho about like making rank, getting promoted fast, but I didn't understand like how it took a huge toll on like Juliet. Like I was always gone. Like at the drop of a dime, the government could be like, "You're gonna be here. You're gonna spend months here. You're gonna do this." And to me, I was like, "Oh yeah, it's an opportunity. Like it's for me to make make a name for myself. Also like bring food to the table." But it took a toll like early in our marriage, But like I was a dumbass and like didn't take that to consideration. And I wish like looking back, I was like, fuck, I wish I checked in on her a little bit more in the beginning. And then it came to terms where it's like, she basically told me, she's like, hey, I'm kind of unhappy about like our situation. And that's when it hit me. I'm like, this is just a fucking job for me.
Yeah.
So like, if I can just like, one moment my contract was over, I'm like, I'm done. Like, I'm not risking this any further because I can always find something else and I can always make money in a different way. I am not about to lose the best thing that ever happened to me. So I at least came to that realization. Hopefully the ex-boyfriend, maybe they'll be in there forever, but they just have to find someone that's more compatible to their lifestyle. But like he's still valid for wanting to have passion for the things that he wants out of life, but it just got to be with somebody else, unfortunately. All right, moving on to the next story. This one is from r/off my chest. This one is titled, "My manager has gone insane and won't stop demanding that I hand over concert tickets that I have. I just wanted to vent because I'm so tired of it."
Coldplay, perchance?
Hey, that's where cheaters be getting caught.
That's where bosses get
Don't ever
caught.
take a side piece. Coldplay.
Crazy. Do you see another situation? Not at a Coldplay concert, but another similar situation happened in New York. Two people were making out on a bench, and some like popular TikToker, I don't know who this is, but was like, "Hey, yo, stop making out." And then they reacted exactly like the Coldplay concert. So everybody in the comments was like finding out who they were. And one was in a serious committed relationship, and the other one was married. So
Hot damn.
Wow.
yeah, two lawyers in New York.
Well, at least they'll draw up good contracts, I'd imagine.
Probably. I think the married person, their partner was also a lawyer. So
Oh, then you're
that's
fucked.
gonna
Damn,
cheat.
they're cooked.
fucked.
That canceled it
They're
out, bro.
cooked.
You cheated on a lawyer who now has a vengeance. That's
Yeah.
Yep.
bad
You
idea.
are fucked. All right, story goes as this. My sister really loves a Korean band called BTS. I mean, who doesn't know about BTS, right? If it wasn't for her, I would never have heard of them, and I don't know anything about them or their music.
When was this posted?
2026.
You
Like
would have heard
April.
of him.
I
Wait,
mean, I
didn't
guess
one leave because like they were like they stopped touring for a while, right? Because one member had to.
yeah, they had
No,
to
all
do
of them had
military
to.
service.
They all had to
Oh,
do
all
the
of them
service.
had to do it.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought it was just
that's why
one.
they're on.
Okay.
No.
But they're back now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now they are not submitting their music to the Grammys because the Grammys made like
Oh, because they made a
Asian-
new category for Asian.
yeah, and they're like, I think we could just be in the regular category,
Wait,
which Tyler the Creator
that's
has also
crazy.
said, where like Tyler
What
the
the
Creator made a straight up pop album, and then they nominated him for best hip hop artist. He was like, I made a Justin Bieber album,
Holy.
and you put me in the hip hop one. This is crazy. This is racist. And
That
yeah.
is actually insane. That's like, nah, you guys get your own category. You can't win the regular category.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
insane.
It's wild.
Holy.
Shit. I thought it would be a long shot, but I decided to try and get tickets for one of their UK concerts. I had my friends help me when the tickets went on sale, and by some miracle, I was able to purchase 2 tickets. I'm going to take my sister to the concert for her birthday. I know she was disappointed because she wasn't able to get tickets, and she said they were too expensive. I bet you they cost a fortune. God
Yeah,
damn.
probably.
I realize this is a very small problem compared to what is going on in the world. But my manager overheard my colleague and I talking about concert and is now demanding that I hand over the tickets.
Why? What's the reason?
In what way would you owe him the tickets?
The only reason I was even talking to my colleague about it was because my colleague was telling me about the time he went to a concert at the same stadium I'm taking my sister to. My manager is desperate for tickets, and because they are sold out, they are demanding mine.
What
I
the
obviously-
fuck? HR.
I obviously,
Yeah.
facts.
I'm getting harassed.
I obviously said no, but that wasn't the end of it. My manager's getting more and more demanding and won't let it go. I'm just posting it here to vent because I'm so tired of it. I'm going to have to make a complaint because I've told my manager to leave it alone already. I just needed to vent somewhere.
Yeah. No, we already said it. Go to HR. This is insane behavior. Because, like, what way does he think he owns these tickets or has any say of what you do with these fucking tickets? I'm going immediately to HR to go to his boss and be like,
Mhm.
yeah, this is unacceptable behavior.
This is harassment at that point.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Also,
To which, oh, good.
sorry, I just looked up. This person paid over $1,000 US for hundreds sections in LA. for BTS tickets.
BTS tickets and I think like Ariana Grande tickets are so. I mean, concert tickets in general since COVID
In
have just been
general. Yeah.
stupid. But like, I
Fuck
think
Ticketmaster. Fuck StubHub, by the way.
I think Ariana Grande, she only has like 4 or 5 cities that she's doing. So her tickets were impossible to get. And then the ones on the resale market are like thousands of dollars.
Jesus.
And then BTS, it's because they're their first tour since they're all back. So
Yeah.
thousands of dollars.
Crazy.
I wish death to online resellers. Not
Oh,
gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I hate
Actually,
them so much.
our province banned resell, I think.
I saw that.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Like they can't
fire.
exceed like a certain price or something like that, right?
Yeah.
It has to be
price.
equal value or some shit. Yeah, I've
Something
seen
like
that. That was
that.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's
Big
fire.
The only good thing Doug Ford's ever done.
Yeah. Fuck him.
All right.
Exactly.
I don't know much about him, but
Fuck that.
fuck him.
All right. There was an update that happened 2.5 months later. So this was updated in July of 2026. And OP put this. I'm afraid this is not very exciting. I left that job. My manager's behavior was what pushed me over the edge. There were other issues at my workplace, but they were small enough that I could tolerate things. When my manager started demanding that I hand over the tickets, it was the last straw. I did report my manager to the head of the department and to HR, but nothing was done, and I was encouraged to find a compromise.
Find a compromise.
Fuck.
Ain't that your job?
Hey, I drew
What
these tickets
the
in
fuck?
Crown. Here you go.
Oh my god, UK, what's going on with your? I mean, that's HR department, basically anywhere.
I was
so
gonna say,
can't even
most
single out
corporate.
UK. The way my manager acted made things unbearable when I could have tolerated all the other issues. This has been going on for a while before I made my first post. My last day at the job was a week ago. They put last Friday. I start at my new job on Monday. My new job is also entry level, and I have the same title, and my pay is the same, and is in the same city. My manager continued to badger me about the tickets right up until my last day. My sister was absolutely over the moon about the tickets, and she has the best time at the concert. As I mentioned in my first post, I only knew who BTS is because of my sister, and I don't listen to their music, so the concert was meh for me. But my sister was excited, and I had an amazing time, so that's all that matters to me.
I can't imagine the comments just attacking OP for that.
Wait.
I was gonna say.
Wait, it's coming, Josh. Also, I had to turn off my chats because apparently, when I said in my first post that I don't listen to BTS, it really offended their fans. I got flooded with abuse and derision over what I said. I couldn't believe so many people would lose their minds over such an innocent statement. That's my update.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
I also
Like,
don't listen to their music.
No, neither do I. I mean, other than like
I
the
know
songs
the
that
hits.
are popular. Yeah.
Yeah. The only songs I know are all BTS fans' least favorite songs of theirs.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, they're all like, "Butter is absolute ass," and I'm like, "Really? That's the only one I know, and I like it." But yeah, I mean, I think I have friends that did like a K-pop reaction video, like or like they like made that their thing, like their niche, like
Okay.
content wise, and they have friends who are like big in that industry, and they're like, literally, if you have nothing nice to say, don't release the video. You will get absolutely fucking shat on. And it
Yeah.
sounds
Fandoms
like
are weird to me.
I don't know much about it, but it seems like it's kind of the same, like
It's Taylor
K-pop
Swift.
in general as Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift has the
Mhm.
market in America, but I think K-pop, most bands are like, you can't if you have nothing nice to say, just don't say it.
Yeah.
And, I get it. That's fair.
But I don't think that is fair because it's like you can have fair criticisms of music.
That's me.
I think
Yeah.
if you're on like mute, I would say if you're going into their communities and saying
and
it, like this
badgering
person,
them?
I think
Yes.
is fair.
Yes.
They're just on a random subreddit that is not about
Mhm.
K-pop or BTS. You're fair game. I think if you're going on there and just shitting on it, then it's like why? It's like going on to like if I were to go into the LA Chargers thing as a Texans fan and just start going to thing. That's like
shitting on the team.
yeah, that's like a
It's not
Reddit
that.
no. You're not
Yeah.
supposed to
Yeah.
go into other people's stuff. You can lurk, but don't go there and be a dickhead.
No, I agree with that. Yeah, but it's like if you're just putting out content where you're just like, hey, this is my rating of this album or whatever, and you give like your honest opinion, and people are like, shitting on you for that. I think
Yeah.
that sucks. Like,
I think I think if anybody is like fucking die over any type of content, relax.
You got to step back a
dude.
little bit.
touch
This
grass
is
a little.
Not that
Opinions
serious.
are opinions.
And if they disagree with you and are like, "Hey, I actually think this," that's fine. I think that's fine. But yeah, people take it to extremes.
People
way too
do
often.
death threats for
At the drop of
opinions.
a hat.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. Take it easy.
This is why I can never be in like wrestling fandoms, dude. Like wrestling tribalism to me is the most insane fucking shit. I'm like, you can't. Oh my god, I hate going on those subreddits.
I will say this: like, when you go to just the subreddit for just a certain company, usually it's kind of fine. Like
I critique both, so I'm like, I'm like,
I'm just
give
talking
any-
about like the New Japan subreddit is like mostly people just concerned with New Japan, and it's kind of chill.
Yeah, I will say I think most fandoms are fine, but it's like once they blow up to a certain level, there are just dickheads
kinda
in
toxic.
that fandom as
Yeah.
well, and it's like some of y'all need to chill. You know what I mean?
For
I think
real.
anybody who's throwing death threats over content,
Yeah,
take it easy.
like there are Taylor Swift fans who are just like, "Hey, I just like Taylor Swift,"
yeah,
and I mean, I will say Taylor Swift fandom or hatred goes the other way pretty strong too, which is crazy as well.
like hatred of Taylor Swift.
Yeah, like when
I
she
think
was
so as well.
dating Travis Kelce and showing up on NFL
games and
broadcasts,
people
Chiefs
getting
games, yeah.
freaking out.
and they were just
I'm
like,
like,
death
obviously
threats.
they're
Like,
gonna
what?
put her on the screen. She's popular. She's a
Yeah,
celebrity
yep.
at the game. Why
They're trying to
wouldn't
get
they?
demographics everywhere. That's the
Yeah.
only thing that they're doing.
Yeah,
It's not like they're showing her in the middle of a touchdown. It's like when there's nothing happening on
mean,
the field.
They
Do
are.
they?
They were.
I don't know. I don't.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
whatever.
watch Chiefs games like that. But I mean, it's fine, dude.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. So that's all I was saying. It's like hatreds and fandoms go too far in both directions at some
True.
certain points. So everyone just
Can't stand
chill.
either of 'em.
Love what you
For
love.
real.
If you don't like something, don't listen to it. Don't engage, and then it will show up less in
Facts.
your timeline. I promise you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like I stopped talking shit about like WWE a long time ago, and my algorithm is fine now.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly because I was on Twitter. Twitter,
Mm.
gotten
Twitter's is a cesspool.
I've gotten completely off Twitter, and I never opened TikTok or Instagram comments for wrestling. So it's kind of just like I just enjoy what I enjoy, and I kind of don't get any of the negativity. It's vibes. It's cool.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's what I do with my food content. I'm just like, immediately I ban words. I'm just like, I'm just here to
Fred.
do some chill shit.
Yeah.
I basically banned Fred, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know how to
All right.
ban things, so I haven't done that.
That's
but
fair.
I just don't read.
Keywords,
anything.
buddy. Keywords.
I don't know how to read. That's how I succeed.
I don't know what these words mean.
You're lucky I can't read, otherwise it'll hurt my
Yeah.
feelings. All right, moving on to the next story. This one is from r/relationship advice. The title of this story is My Fiance Went on a Girls Camping Trip. I found out guys were there too, and I saw a text that said, well, at least you got your bachelorette party out of the way.
Yeah, I'd be mad. I'd definitely have the conversation, be like, what's that text about?
Yeah, I'm curious as to what the context behind all this is.
The
but-
context behind the text could be like, you got your bachelorette party because it's like, it's the girls' trip. That
maybe.
could be like an innocent comment. I'm trying to think optimistically.
Yeah, but I do think OP, based off the title, has a right to be upset.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, story goes as this. This was posted back in 2021, by the way. Fiance and I have wedding planned for about a month from today. This past weekend, she went on what was supposed to be a girls-only camping trip to a lake. She was completely out of touch from Friday afternoon to Sunday evening. I was okay with this because she said she really needed the break. When she got home, she didn't even say hello and just started laundry, which I thought was a little sus, but she said it was because all her stuff was dirty, which I guess made sense. As Sunday night went on, she kind of kept slipping that there had been guys there. At first, it was just her friend's boyfriend, but it turns out the guys actually outnumbered the girls. I accuse her of tickle-truthing me. That's a new tickle-truthing.
Oh,
Is it supposed to be
tickle
trickle?
truth? Is it
Trickle?
maybe?
Trickle tooth?
Trickle makes a lot more sense because tickle truthing does not.
I think
exist.
that's
no one's
funnier.
been tickled.
I think tickle truthing is a little funny.
I'm tickled with
Because you're
that
like,
saying.
squeeze that fucking information. What was that, huh?
I do
I
think
think I like tickle truthing better.
I do like trickle truthing. I don't know if it makes sense, but it's funnier.
Sean might be right.
I was just trying to
This
give
was how it was
context.
written.
No,
This is how it was written. Okay, I'm
he's
just reading how
definitely
it
right.
is.
But
I accuse her of tickle truthing. I'm
Hell
sticking
yeah.
with that. I don't care. And that should be a new merch. Tickle truth me.
no.
Tickle truth
Tru-
me is an awful shirt. We
Tickle
should
the
sell
truth out of me.
We should sell it for sure. Tickle me
and
shirt?
she said, "Tickle me, Sean."
Crazy.
And she said I was being a dick. As we were fighting, a text came on her phone, and I swear it said, "At least you got the bachelorette party out of the way." It was from JJ, and I can't for the life of me think who that is, nor do I have any context about the conversation as a whole. She says the text didn't say anything like that and accused me of spying on her. I said it's not spying if her phone was on the couch between us and the message was on her lock screen. She got furious and left, and I haven't heard from her for 2 days. She turned off Find My Friend, so I have no idea where she is. What the hell do I do here? I mean, I know what my instincts tell me, but instincts aren't always right.
She left, hasn't talked to me for 2 days. Completely normal reaction after a text message from a random number. Yeah. I mean,
The
there's a
truth
pretty...
has been tickled out of her.
I don't know if it has. All of it, anyway.
Not yet.
There's only one way to solve this. Send John to tickle her.
God.
All right. I slept with JJ, okay? Yeah, I mean, there was a simple way that she could have gone about it and told you straight up. Also, weird reaction to not seeing you for quite a few days, coming home and just ignoring you, and then slowly telling you that there was a bunch of guys there. And then the message, it's like, well, there's a simple way you could clear this up. You could just show me the rest of the message conversation.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You want to let me think, you want to confirm to me that you haven't cheated or make me feel better about you not cheating?
There's an easy way.
Yeah, there's an easy way.
Yeah,
Maybe
so
tickle out of you, girl.
I'll say getting super defensive and leaving is not a good sign that you didn't cheat.
no, so I mean, she's not even contacting you, so it's hard to have a conversation with her, but I'd imagine probably the worst is where my mind goes with this.
They're engaged?
Their
Right.
wedding's
They're
in
about
a
to get
month.
married in a month.
The wedding's in a month. I would say this is probably enough for me to
At least
cancel
to
that.
pause the wedding, for sure.
Yep.
Because I would be like, well, one, the fact that we can't even have like a conversation about this is a telling sign. Like, so anytime we go through an argument, you're just gonna leave.
Yeah.
Like that would be annoying and not a good sign of a long-lasting relationship. We got to be able to talk our way through these things. And then two, not telling the whole truth is lying, essentially,
Lying.
kind of, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, not off to a great start of the marriage. So, like Josh said, at the
Yeah.
very least, this is a postpone the wedding type
Yeah.
of thing. And then at the very worst, break up. I think not being able to talk about it and then just ignoring you for 2 days, on top of all the other stuff, it's kind of just like, well, sounds
That's a
like
telltale
you're out.
sign that some shit was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be able to tell me what happened. Like, if she had walked in and been like, I thought that was going to be an all girls trip, people brought their boyfriends, my bad. And it's kind of just like, oh, shit.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, what could you do? But the fact that, you're going through all these lengths, it sure feels like the worst has happened.
It does.
The way I don't shut up about, like, if I did like an activity or solo trip that was not with Juliet, the way I don't shut up about it until she's like, okay, I know she's over it. Like when me and Sean went to like wrestling that one time, I was like, oh my god, can you believe this match? Like he was fucking hanging him by the neck until he gave up, and it was like the greatest thing ever. Like everyone was screaming at the arena. I think people were crying, and she was like, I don't.
It's
care
me.
about this."
I was crying.
It was the greatest fucking main event I've seen in person, babe. She's like, I have no idea who you're talking about.
Who's Sean?
All right, there is an update that was posted 2 days later, and they put, so I did a small update yesterday that I was still going to go to the catering meeting yesterday afternoon. I guess keep in mind that I hadn't heard from her since she stormed out on Sunday, and they put still haven't actually.
Crazy to be willing to go to the catering thing, I think.
I mean, if the meal is free, I might just go for fun.
You're right. You know what? It's
I'll
kind of a-
taste this by myself.
kind of a last meal type deal.
Yeah, I might go.
I texted her Wednesday morning telling her what my plan was, and while I could see the text was delivered, I never got a read receipt like usual. I went to the meeting and she and her parents were no-shows. Caterer said they didn't cancel, so she was expecting them. I waited for about 30 minutes and then I went home.
What?
Did
Did you have get food?
Eat the food. They cooked it.
Oh
They
my
cooked
god.
it. Got home to see her parents, and about 5 of her dad's employees, packing up stuff for my house. She hurriedly got in her car and drove away. Her mom was super rude to me, but her dad said he was really sorry. He thought he'd raise her better than this, but this was for the best. I asked him where she was going, and he said he didn't know, but I think he was lying. I did stay in the house to make sure they only took her stuff, and for those of you asking, she never wanted a ring, so there wasn't one to get back from her. Our lease was up at the end of this month, and landlord said he'd fully refund the deposits, or I could stay if I want. Not sure what to do there.
Damn, the landlord feels so bad.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah.
Later that evening, a friend of hers called to check on me, and it's really the first info I have on why this was all happening. This friend was there, and I guess my fiance really hit it off with some guy, and they spent the whole weekend at another campsite by themselves. So she was fucking JJ, bro.
The truth keeps tickling.
Fiance is not telling her friends anything either, but I guess I've been left for the camping guy. I have no idea. She hasn't responded to any texts or calls, and I don't even know how to find her if I wanted to. I know most people are going to say this is for the best, and I know in my head they are right, but this hurts so much. You're entitled to feel that way, buddy.
Yeah.
I've been with her for 3 years now, and I thought we had a great relationship. We fought, but it was in a healthy way. Never in a million years did I think this could happen. I guess what makes it so hard is I don't even really know what happened. Even her closest friends seem to be speculating. If this was this guy, then that sucks. If it was a long-running problem she never told me about, that sucks too. I'm really sad, and I'm in a state of shock. That's it on this. I'll be okay eventually, I'm sure.
I mean, like OP said, it's like, if people say it's for the better, it didn't have to happen at all. You know what I mean? Like this,
True.
this sucks. Sucks that you have to go through it, OP, and I feel sorry for you. Yeah, like what a shitty thing to do to someone a month before your fucking wedding. Like, what kind of commitment were you willing to give to him, where you're willing to leave him a month before your wedding? God damn it, you're a terrible person.
Yeah, kudos to the friend and kudos to your ex-fiance's dad for at least giving you something.
Yeah,
Truly don't know why the mom was being rude to you.
yeah, fuck
That
her.
was
I
weird.
don't know either.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I get wanting to have your kids back, but you know, Opie didn't do anything.
Yeah, if my kid's
Nope.
cheating on their fiance a month before their wedding, I'm not siding with my kid on that.
Yeah, I would be like, you know, kind of like the dad and the friend, be like, that is fucked up.
Yeah,
And I'm really sorry. I mean, I'm helping her get her stuff out, but you know, yikes.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it. I'm with y'all and OP where it's like, yeah, I know it's for the better, but like some closure would be some fucking nice. You know
Yeah,
what I
be
mean?
a fucking adult with a spine and talk
Yeah.
Own
to
up to the
fucking
shit that
OP.
you did.
Yeah.
I would. I mean, it's over regardless, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
there,
stop being
but,
a
like,
coward.
I would like to know what the fuck happened and like, you know, just something.
JJ
We were
happened.
about to get married. Closure is, I mean, nobody's owed anything, I guess, at the end of the day, but I mean, kinda.
At this point, yeah, there is some owing. in this.
We've
You're about
spent
to commit your life
we've-
together.
we spent
Yep.
a lot of money on this wedding. You know, I
I
think
didn't even get to sample the damn food because he didn't even show up.
Yeah,
I'm mad at
that's
OP
what
for
I'm most mad
I
about.
can't believe he didn't eat the food. I mean, at that point, I'd be like, cater? Would you like to break bread? Let's taste test your own food, huh?
Yeah. Get drunk. Who cares?
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, this sucks ass. What a terrible situation. But
Yeah.
also, thank God it happened before the wedding.
Top comment for this one by Falcon Turbo. This sucks all around. Friend seems to be as shocked as OP, who's rightfully upset. Parents don't seem approving, but the affair partner is going to find out how easily she'll move on one way or another. Just a shit show, and I'd love to be able to see what happens 5 years down the road, which we all hope that OP is just in a... I know it sucks right now, but hopefully down the line, maybe you need to get some counseling or some therapy, but hopefully you're in a proper headspace, like moving forward in your life. It's unfortunate that you went through this way, but you know, she showed her true colors very early on, and it's good that she showed it now before like y'all are tied into like, you know, assets and all that shit. So that's a bigger headache that you probably would have dealt with if it happened when you guys are married already.
Yeah.
All right. This is the last story for today before we head to the amazing Underbaki segment. And if you want to hear another bonus story, make sure to join our Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Cultivate Podcast Network or join our YouTube memberships. We have bonus stories, live streams, day early release, ad-free episodes, and so much more. All the links are going to be on the show notes. All right, boys. The last story for today is from r/relationships. The title is, I just found my fiance on an online dating site. What do I do?
Swipe right.
Why are you on the online dating site?
That's a good question too, actually. I imagine it was like a friend that showed you. But if you're both on it, I think you need to have a conversation.
Then you do swipe and then be like, whoa.
Whoa.
What are we doing here?
True thing that's going to be happening later on for dinner.
Some crazy role play.
So this also came from r/best of Redditor updates. I got really lazy today, guys. That was on my custom feed. Shout out Sean, he knows all about that.
Have you heard about this?
This one was posted back on July 4, 2018. Story goes as this. My fiance and I have been together a year and a half. We moved in with one another a few months ago, and lately, he has been a bit distant. I've been cheated on in the past and have been really insecure with his change in behavior. He has assured me he is stressed about work and because his car broke down a couple weeks ago and he hasn't gotten a replacement yet. I couldn't let the nagging feeling go, so I did a little investigating. I didn't snoop in his phone or personal accounts, but I made a fake profile on a popular dating site and I found him there. So why is that your first? Why was that your first reaction to make a fake dating profile? So, but you know,
I guess they have the trauma of being cheated on before.
Yeah.
So maybe they were like, I would have caught on faster if I had done this. So now they did that.
I see.
And then that's just what I'm assuming, because they've already been through this sticky situation before.
Yeah, because it would be pretty simple. Like you just turn the radius to like basically 0. And then you're probably going to get him. You know what I mean? Like, if he's on it.
Makes sense. So, again, this was posted back on July 4. And OP continues, he was last online July 1st. I don't know what to do.
Oh, so he quit.
He said, what am I doing here?
I can't do this anymore.
This is so fucked up.
Not on America's birthday.
I don't know what to do. How do I confront him? What do I say? Can our relationship be saved? And do I even want to save it? I feel like I am a wreck right now.
Yeah, you don't want to save that for sure.
I would say pretty bad, right?
I say catfish him.
I will say this, and only because this situation has happened to me. Back when I was had just graduated high school, I had friends make a fake dating account for me. On christianmingle.com.
Oh.
That's crazy.
So
and that's
honestly,
how Nancy and him met.
If you're on Christian Mingle and you come across my profile, I'm not cheating on Nancy. The pictures are from when I was 19.
Like, this looks like
He's
Sean.
also on Plenty of Fish too, guys.
Yeah, is that the new one? I don't know. But they were like, oh yeah, we made this for you months ago. We've just been seeing what kind of requests you would get. And I said,
crazy.
why? Why would you do? Why is that? Why does that sound fun?
They're
to
like,
you?
we're worried about you, Sean.
I don't even think they were. I think I think they just thought it would be a funny thing to do, and they did it. I'm like, I really hope you didn't have conversations with women under my name. And this is insane. Identity theft
Maybe
is
they
not
were
a
attracted
joke.
to your luscious hair and your fucking friends are
Emo.
just jealous.
I think I might have had a buzz cut in
Oh.
2019.
have. Damn.
I think that's when I had my little Jedi haircut. My dad made me shave the whole thing.
Mm.
So he was going through shit. His friends
Yeah.
were worried about him.
I guess.
Quick edit before we get to some relevant comments on the update. They put, "Thank you, everyone. Further investigating is leading me to believe that it is an older profile. The pics aren't recent, and I can possibly date 8 out of 9 of them before a relationship. The last one, I'm not sure on a date. I think that means a hacking/signing in to try and delete the thing scenarios is a little bit more plausible. I don't think that in itself is enough to break up over, so I guess it's time to either confront or catfish." Dude, that's Josh's
Yeah,
suggestion.
catfish him.
Relevant
Identity
comments.
theft is not a joke.
Well,
Millions of people
use
are
a stock
affected
image
every
or
year.
something like that.
Use Simulu's fucking stock image.
I
picture.
do wonder if I have any. Now that I'm thinking about it, I do wonder if there are any people that fucking hate me because they had conversations with me on Christian Mingle in 2011.
I doubt it.
Imagine they're like your biggest op for the podcast. They just happen to become a listener. Like, this guy fucking kind of sucks.
I've talked to this guy online exclusively. He's ass.
He's an incel. This guy doesn't fuck.
I'm so sorry. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. It was Ryan.
It wasn't Ryan either. It was high school friends.
Oh, okay.
Hoping to thrive comments, don't marry someone who's still out there dating unless you're okay with an open relationship. If you confront him, he'll say, "It belongs to a friend. It was just a joke. I forgot I even had it." Test him out on the website and see if he's active or if it really does belong to someone else. To which OP responded, "I think that's what I'm going to do. I texted an old high school friend he has never seen pics of to ask if I can use hers for my profile." To which another user commented, "Don't listen to people saying you should catfish him. That's very immature. Print out the
What?
profile and ask him print out the profile and ask him to explain. His reaction will tell you what you need to know. If someone is using this photo online, he'll be shocked and horrified." Come on, listen to Sean here.
Yeah.
I'm from experience. "If it's actually him, 95% chance he'll be uncomfortable, evasive, or give you a bullshit excuse. Then you can leave him." And then to which OP commented, "I'm 100% sure it's him. All the interests and favorite food/movie/music plus life aspirations match. I just don't know when he wrote the profile and the pics are not recent."
Yeah, but
which-
I think okay, so I'm genuinely against like testing people in a relationship. This is a different scenario in my mind where it's like there's an actual chance he's on these websites trying to find someone. So yeah, I think catfishing him to the point of getting him to like go to a coffee shop or something to meet you is, fine, or at least having him interact with you, and then you have proof to be like, well, you're online, motherfucker. Like you know what I mean? Like, at least now it's like, well, maybe it's an old thing and someone's hacked into his account. You have no idea. But at least
Do the
if you
coffee shop
do the coffee shop
and
thing, because
record it
then he's there.
for
It's
our
like,
content.
oh, why are you here? You know what I mean?
For our content. All right. There is an update, which they posted about 4 days later, July 8th, 4 days after America's birthday, They put, "I posted a few days ago because I found my fiance on an online dating site and I took Reddit's advice and I catfished him."
Yeah.
Catfish. "A few hours after I set the bait, I found that his profile has been deleted."
Hmm.
Ooh. "When he came home from work, I showed him the screenshot and asked him what's up. Long story short, he was hanging out with his coworker, and the coworker was frustrated with figuring out how to navigate the same dating site. My fiance signed into his old account, which they opened in 2013, to try to help his friend figure it out. Apparently, a lot of the app had changed on this particular site, and he realized that his knowledge on the site was too out of date, so he logged out, and that was it."
Cap. Why would you have to log on to your account to show him how to use his account? Right? Seems
don't
like
know
a
anything
crazy.
about
I've
these
never,
dating
I've never
apps.
used, I've never used.
But like he
I've
could just
never used
no,
it,
but
so
it's
I
any
wouldn't know.
app, right? It's like like if Sean came to me and was like, I don't know how to use this thing on Instagram, and hands me his phone, I would just show him on his account, like, here's where you go. Why would I have to log into my Instagram account to show him on my Instagram account?
See, on Instagram, I would just use my own phone. Be like, hey, this is how you go through it. But a dating thing that you haven't used since 2013, meaning you have to re-download it probably
Yeah,
and then
that's what I'm
re-log into it.
saying.
That one is like, yeah, that is weird.
Well, this was also back in like, I don't know if did they had Tinder back in 2018, like apps?
Yes.
Or it was probably
Yes.
like a website shit. I don't
I think
fucking
all of
know.
those popped off like
2015
yeah,
kind of deal.
I was gonna say 2014. It was like right as soon as I started dating Nancy, everyone was like, "Have you heard of this app?" And I was like, "Thankfully, no."
I don't need it, brother. I have
Never used
Christian
it.
Mingle.
I have ChristianMingle.com.
A few days later, he saw in his email that he had gotten a message from a woman on the site, and then he deleted his account. He obviously couldn't show me his dating site account, but he did volunteer to show me his email account with the alerts from the site. The only woman that had messaged him recently was clearly my fake account. He also realized when we were looking through his email that he had an unused old profile on another dating site. He signed in and deleted that one in front of me. I fessed up about catfishing him. He wasn't upset at all. Said he understood completely considering my history. He was more upset with himself for not realizing that his behavior would make me so insecure. I apologized for not trusting him and catfishing. He apologized for being so distant lately and not deleting his dating profiles ages ago. He offered an open phone / social media / email policy between us in case we ever stumble across another trust but verify type of situation.
I might be gullible and naive, but I kind of believe him. I know Josh is on the opposite end.
I'm still on. I think it's weird that he downloaded, installed the app, and then logged in to show his friend. I don't know. That seems weird to me, but maybe I'm just on high alert. But
yeah.
whatever. If that's good enough for you, OP, that's good enough for you.
Yeah.
I'm with Sean here. I'm also kind of gullible in terms of the matter because to me, it's all about like the action and how they react, or it's all about the reaction, how they act towards it. If like there was even semblance of defensiveness towards like with the fiance, that would have been on Josh's side. I'm like, okay, this is highly suspicious. Either he's like, oh shit, this is a real fuck up, or he's just really a good liar and good manipulator. But because he implemented that open phone policy, social media shit, where it's like, hey, I'm not hiding anything from you. That was a clear fuck up from my end. And immediately they admitted it. I'm going to go the gullible route with Sean here. But I also see where you're coming from, though, Josh.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
apart from just that part, that's just the only part that I'm stuck on. The rest of it is like green flag. But it's just.
I guess, to be fair, he didn't say he reinstalled it, did he? He just said he logged back in.
It's a website. Like he logged in. I don't think it's like an app from this.
So it's not like
I-
Tinder or something like
I
that.
do have apps that I haven't used in years on my phone that I just never deleted. So I guess, yeah, I have Christian Mingle, and you know, I don't. But yeah, I could if he said I reinstalled it, then I am more on the like, okay,
Yeah.
it feels like an extra step going into it. But if it just never got deleted, I understand that because I have a fucking zombie run that I haven't used since 2014 on there.
Yeah,
Holy
I think
shit.
dating apps are different though, where it's like once you're in a relationship, it's usually common courtesy to delete those accounts.
And that's etiquette I have no idea about.
In my
So,
opinion,
yeah,
like once
same.
you get serious with someone, if it's like first few dates or whatever, and you're not like at the dating stage, then sure. But they've been dating for a while. Am I correct in that?
I think
It
they're
sounded
fiance.
like-
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
fiance. Well, yeah. So it's
Yeah.
definitely been a deleted app
Yes, fiance.
for sure.
Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, it does bring more credence.
But if it is a website and not like Tinder or Hinge or Bumble or any of those,
It sounds like a website based from this story.
okay,
Oh.
then that could be different. That could be a
Yeah.
different scenario where you just type it in the URL and then you're in
Yeah.
there.
Mm.
But that's the only thing I'm hung up on. Other than that, I think it's a great ending. If you're happy with that OP and trust it, then I'm with you.
And if you're not happy with that, why don't you go on to ChristianMingle.com?
Find Sean Salvino.
Why you just get
2011.
Why you just get those little fingers and tickle the truth out of them?
Ooh. Don't tell me what a good time, Josh. All right. Boys, you ready for the amazing Underbaki segment where we'll be asking, does this guy fuck?
Let's do it.
Deh.
All right. This is coming from... Where is this from? This one's from, I think they're both from r/Not How Girls Work. This was titled, He Was So Close to Understanding the Full Value of Women's Unpaid Labor. And just for context, they said the currency for the story is Indian rupees. So there might be some,
God, I love when people clarify.
yeah,
Not
Otherwise,
euro
I'm
dollars?
so confused.
not euro dollars. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
If husband, and they, this is, it looks like a Twitter screenshot, but they put, if husband is doing a 4K per month salary job and wife is doing 50K per month salary job, then wife is doing that job just to run away from responsibility. She will earn 50.
Sorry.
I know, it's weird. They put 4L, so I don't know if that's a larger number than 50K or is this I don't know if this is I don't know Indian rupees, so I'm not entirely sure for that. So I don't know. They put, she will earn 50K and pay 20K to nanny, 5K to maid, 10K to cook, 10K to travel to work. So basically, wife isn't bringing any money to family and also not helping kids and husband at home because of her job. Thumb rule is, if your husband is a decent earner and you're not earning even half salary of him, then don't waste time and energy in doing job. Take care of the kids and husband, give them time and love. That will bring more value in family than your outside job.
Okay, so what about the women who make more than their husbands? I would like to see your take on that side of things.
I don't want to see this person's take on anything.
Yeah, you're right, but I imagine it would be different. You know what I'm saying?
I borderline don't even want to waste time on this guy. He doesn't fuck next.
Definitely doesn't.
Next.
But basically what I'm saying is if the wife was making more money than the husband, he'd probably still be like, oh, well, the husband, career driven. He shouldn't have to stay home. I imagine that's what his take would be on that
Isn't
scenario.
the scenario the wife is already making more?
No, I think I'm pretty sure he's saying the wife is making less.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Either way, if she's affording childcare and all that other stuff, that's good, right?
Yeah, because then it just
Yeah.
makes both of your lives better.
Because then you have more time to spend with each other
Yeah.
and with
Yeah.
the kid in a not like I'm cleaning the house or taking the kid to errands, like we're spending quality time together.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like
Mhm.
everybody, if they could afford a nanny, would have a nanny.
Listen, this guy's never fucked. He's never going to be in this scenario. So
Yeah.
Yeah, he's never going to know what love is like.
Loser.
All right,
Yeah.
last one. This one was titled, Where do they even get those infos? And it's just a screenshot of an emoji of seems like a long-haired person with like the eyes rolling emoji.
Oh, the Undertaker.
And this one was, it's not the Undertaker. They put, women are not supposed to have periods. That shit ain't natural. A poor diet is what causes you to bleed every month in order for the female body to cleanse itself. Shrugging emoji. This guy's a dumbass and will not ever fuck in their life.
God damn it.
Sean
What a-
is flabbergasted.
If I could spend less time on this person than the last person, doesn't fuck. Move on.
Holy, this guy doesn't know anything about anything, to be
None.
honest.
This
Like,
one, more than most, feels like rage bait, right? Like,
it does.
There's no way this is a real serious person.
Someone's this dumb to
I would
believe
not be surprised.
that. You're right. You're right.
The education system is not great right now. The people in power who are in charge of education is not great right now. The rise of incel fucking content is on the all-time high right now. I kind of don't doubt that people like this exist in real life, unfortunately.
Yeah, sometimes you read these and I'm like, man, I hope dead internet theory's real and that these are just bots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would make, you know.
I have no hope. I have no hope for people, Josh, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, boys, that is it for this week's episode. But before we close it off, any things you guys want to announce or talk about?
Big fans of New York.
Yes.
Madam Cerrone all day. Did y'all see that clip before he got it elected?
I think I know what you're talking about, but it's
Yeah.
been so long.
They were like, oh, I finally saw who's running for mayor. I really like Madame Zeroni. And they were like, what?
You mean
Zoran Mandami? Oh, shit. Yes. I've been saying Madame Zeroni all day to people.
Madame Zeroni
I'll
for
come see
mayor.
Elliot.
I think he was like my barber. My barber who would never talk to me about politics was like, have you heard about this Madame Zeroni?
Jesus.
I had to correct him.
Holy shit.
Oh, I guess that's it. We'll see you guys
Later.
on Friday. Bye.
Bye.
Get therapy.